Are you kind of struggling on which fragrance to wear for Thanksgiving? You're about to get together with family or friends or both, and you have a decent little collection, or you're looking for a fragrance that you want to bust out just for Thanksgiving. Well, I have you covered. I have a fragrance for everyone. I think I have like 7 over here, and one of them is bound to fit your needs, fit your personality. So I got one for every personality. Alright guys, so as you noticed, I'm in the sweater because I'm trying to get into this holiday Thanksgiving spirit. It's supposed to be like cooler, but it's not. I'm actually suffering. It's hot. I'm in Texas, so I'm suffering, but I'm trying to look like I'm getting into the spirit. You know, the things I do for you people. All right, before we begin, I just want to throw a disclaimer out there. This is not meant to be too serious. It's supposed to be a little bit funny, so I just thought I'd have a little fun video with this. All right, also, if you like these types of videos, please like the video, leave me a comment, I'll comment back, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications so you get notified when I have new content. And let's go ahead and get into these fragrances. Okay, number 1. Here's the situation. You're a guy, and you are your mama's favorite son. Maybe you're her only son, but you make her proud, okay? You have Thanksgiving dinner like you see on the Cleavers. I'll leave it to Beaver. I've got you covered. We're going to go with Boss Bottled Intense from Hugo Boss right here. I think this is the perfect fragrance for that type of Thanksgiving Day environment. Why? Because this has apple and it has cinnamon and it's all American. Smells kind of like apple pie.
You want to take this one? Like warm apple pie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Apple pie, huh?
Uh-huh.
McDonald's or homemade?
This probably is going to smell something like your June Cleaver mother is cooking in the oven on Thanksgiving. She's going to like it. You're going to like it. It smells great. It fits the holiday perfect. All right. Number 2 on the list. This one is for the guy who is like one of 3 sons, okay? And you are not your mother's favorite. Putting that out there right now. And you're not your mother's favorite because you are what she probably considers a failure. You're 36, about my age, maybe 40. You have never been married. You have no kids. Your mom wants those grandkids and you won't give them to her. And you just showed up to Thanksgiving Day dinner with a 21-year-old stripper named Trixie. That's CH Men Prive. Yeah, this one is like for the dude that is on the prowl. It's a great date night scent, and it's a little bit of a bad boy scent too. I mean, look at the flask. I mean, that's supposed to be like a flask. You're a bad boy, and everybody knows it. So the scent, very nice. It's very boozy. It's kind of got a little bit of sweetness in there. It's boozy. It has a whiskey note. That's why I picked it for the bad boy, the black sheep of the family. The guy who showed up, who had the gall to show up to mama's house on Thanksgiving Day with a 21-year-old stripper. This is your fragrance. Okay, so say you're a little bit younger than that total disappointment that I just mentioned. Okay, you're a little bit younger. You like to wear sweet bubblegum fragrances such as like Paco Rabanne 1 Million, but it's a little bit too playful, a little bit too juvenile for Thanksgiving, and you want to, I guess, kind of come off a little bit more mature because you're going to have family members there, grandmammies there, whatever. Well, I got you covered. We're going with Paco Rabanne. in the 1 million line, but we're going with Prive right here. 1 million Prive. Now, if you haven't got your hands on this one, I suggest you do so pretty soon because this one's discontinued. In fact, I need to buy a backup bottle. Okay, so like I said, you're a little bit younger, maybe early 20s, and you don't want to smell like a kid that just got done clubbing all night. Maybe you just did. Well, right here you have Paco Rabanne 1 million Prive, cinnamon, tobacco. Smells really good. A little bit of a gourmandish. I can kind of pick up almost like a pie type of thing, but really the tobacco kind of keeps it from going that way. But smells really good. You have that cinnamon, that gourmand. Smells perfect for the holiday. You're not going to smell like your age, you know, like you just walked in from the club all night long, which you probably did. Okay guys, so this one I'm going to say is probably for those who are 25 years old and up, probably like 25 to 45, okay? You are not the failure of the family. You have a decent job, whatever. You pay your own bills. You're not the one calling up mom, you know, every weekend for some extra cash because you blew your money with Trixie or whoever else. But you're grown up. You like to dress nice for these family dinners and all of that. And you're the guy that likes to talk politics at the table. I got you covered. A scent that's going to make you smell as sophisticated as you sound, talking about the GDP and the elections and whatever else. You like to talk politics at the table. That's going to be a 2020 release from Cartier. Pasha de Cartier. This one smells very good. Very, very nice scent. If I can find the hole here, I'll spray it. There we go. Yeah, that's a grown-up scent. Not too mature to where a younger guy cannot wear it. But it's definitely for that person who, you know, dresses nicer, maybe a little bit more professional. Definitely the guy that's talking politics at the Thanksgiving Day, you know, dinner table. So, yeah, this one, well, you want to smell as smart as you're trying to sound while you're talking about the GDP and national debt or whatever at the Thanksgiving Day table. Pasha de Cartier, that's your fragrance. Maybe you're watching this and you are the creepy uncle that people are like, I don't know if he's joking or if he's like a perv or what. You're that guy. You're also stuck in like 1982, okay? You can't stop talking about throwing a football over some mountains. You are Uncle Rico.
Back in '82, I used to be able to throw a pigskin a quarter mile.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Watch this.
This one you're probably wearing right now or you wore very recently. This is going to be from Halston Z13 right there. This is an old school fragrance, and these are dirt cheap. You could probably hit the rack store if you want to smell like this for Thanksgiving and find it for under 20 bucks. Yeah, it's still a nice scent that works today. It has cinnamon in there, kind of get a little bit of that big red chewing gum scent, but also kind of like those old school masculine colognes of yesteryear that everybody still loves. I still love them. Yeah, it's a good scent, definitely for the guy. If you know you still have like the porn stash from like 1978, all of that, this is going to be your scent. It's actually a good one for being a cheapie. You know, maybe you're not the creepy uncle. Maybe you're just the uncle that's like stuck in the past. Okay guys, maybe you're like, man, I don't fall into any of those categories. I'm just a dude that, you know, I'm not the creepy uncle. I don't talk politics at the table. Not mom's favorite, but not mom's most hated child. And maybe that's you. If that's you, I don't know. There is always one option that works in every situation. There's not a situation it doesn't work in. That's going to be from Dior. Yes, you guessed it. I know you're saying it in your head right now. It's Sauvage from Dior. I have the EDT. Works in every situation, guys. And yes, you can wear it to Thanksgiving Day dinner. You're probably going to catch a compliment. Yeah, very, very nice scent. You have the ambroxan, lots of ambroxan. You have some spiciness to it. Smells really good. Super mass appealing scent. Not going to offend anybody. Is kind of expensive, so if you're thinking you want to go pick this up, maybe go to the mall and test it out. But the great thing about this one is you can go to the mall and test it out pretty much any day of the week because it's still readily available at any mall. Okay guys, last but certainly not least, I have a fragrance for you husbands out there that might be having to go to your in-laws and you just like you go and you're just ready to get out of there. You want to go home. You're hoping like you get kicked out the door. Or maybe it's your own family. I mean, maybe you just can't stand your mom or your dad or whatever. And you're just hoping that they just tell you, just get out of my house. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. So you can get out of, so you can go home. Probably watch the Cowboys lose this year. Sick about that, but I got the fragrance for you. I got you covered. This one will repel everybody in the house, at the dinner table, in the kitchen, in the living room. You're going to repel them. It's from Jeffrey Bean. It's the original gray flannel. Should I shoot it? Yeah, sure, why not? Ugh. Ugh. No. Oh, man. Ugh. Try and like balance this out a little bit. One spray of that stuff is like potent. Drench yourself with like 12 sprays and mom's kicking you out. You ain't coming back and you won't be going back to her house for at least a few months. So yeah, gray flannel is going to be it's time to go. I want to go. So even if you don't start out wearing gray flannel on Thanksgiving Day, always put it in your pocket. It's not that big. And you can bust it out. Like, say you have to go to the restroom or whatever, just spray that down and bam, you're out the door. So Sauvage is so good. It just like equalized that air really fast. Okay guys, so those are my, what is it? Is that 7? Yeah, so those are 7 fragrances that out of 7 you should be able to find one that's going to work for your situation for Thanksgiving. Kind of a fun video, not being serious obviously, just kind of want to joke around a little bit, make a video for Thanksgiving, throw some good ones in there, and gray flannel. So there's that. All right, I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, give me a comment, let me know what fragrances you would wear in what situations. I'd love to hear your suggestions, and of course subscribe to the channel, helps the channel out, get into algorithms, all of that, Rain Man stuff, and ring the bell for notifications so you get notified when I have a new video coming out. Thank you for watching, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Well, since you were talking about the in-laws and all, I figured you were talking about this Thanksgiving. So are you going to go wear gray flannel?
Hell no. I mean, no, I don't dislike anybody, but if I would have to like seriously dislike you to bust that one out. I hate gray flannel so much. So nasty. I'm using that for like burglar defense.
Why do you still own it?
I bought it.